Hello? Mic check yan. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late today. I had to do something. May importante akong ginawa eh. But yeah, let's go directly to business. Today we're gonna be talking about some trading tips on a bearish market and also subaybayan natin yung telco serye today. The telcos are gonna be hot today. TBGI, ECP, Sinao, ayan, yung mga yan. Yun yung mga gagalaw most probably today. It's also MRC, right? So, yeah, good morning, Joel Ligares. Ayan, good morning to my daughter pala, si Laika. Good morning, Laika. Joel Ligares, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Yan. Jason, good morning. Bull and Bear, good day. Rain, J.O., good morning, Sir Lloyd. Sayang untik na ako mag-first comment, lol. Right, yeah. Tichi, good morning, sir. Yan. Debbie, Debo de los Santos, good morning. Ian Paul, good morning, Sir Lloyd. PXP from Jason. I'm gonna write that down. Right. So, mag-charting tayo ngayon. Wala akong gaanong recommendations today. I wasn't able to prepare really. I wasn't able to really study the market today. So, yeah. Good morning, sir. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday then. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Jerome Smart Gamboa. Good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Tags, peace. Yan si Tags. Yan. Uy, kahapon, yung mga recommendations natin, sila, ano tawag dyan? Sila X. Yan. Sila Tags. Sila Ali. Yan. Ayan, si Ali bumagsak pala. Ayan, sila CLC, sila LR. Ang pangit ng market kahapon eh. We closed at 7,132. That's negative 1.24%. Ay, nako, market. PSCI is looking very bad. Anyways, yeah. We did expect that. Ang dami natin pinag-usapan kahapon. Kahapon din, we were talking about yung how global market, si gas, si oil, umakyat na naman ang presyo and we were expecting oil price na umakyat din. And then yun na, may lalabas na news na magtataas na naman yung gasolina. So we just talked about that yesterday. So yeah, ang mahal na ng oil ngayon. So, sana nakapasok tayo kay oil. Sayang, hindi ako nakapasok noon pa. Hindi pa kasi nagto-trade ng eToro dati. Right, anyways, good morning, sir. Addison, good morning. Good morning, Dan. Good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika from Sherwin. Jerome, Smart Gumboa, Tugs. Let's talk about Tugs in a while. Susulat ko si Tugs, okay? Kasi nagko-consolidate naman si Tugs eh. Good morning, Sir Lloyd from Jonathan Placido. Desiree Juan, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Makisuyo po kay APX, Tugs, JGS, MPI, TELP. Yan. Yeah, let's talk about these things. Alright, we'll talk about some trading tips, especially sa bearish market, guys. Ha? Pag-usapan natin yan. Papin ng top picks, sir. Wala akong top picks ngayon. Yung top picks ko, yung mga mga bagger picks pa rin. Same as before. Tinanggal ko muna si ISM. Kasi ginagawa ko pag bearish market, I'm not really that aggressive. We're gonna talk about these things in a while. Ang hirap talaga maging aggressive in a bearish market. Yan yung mga bagger picks ko on a bearish market. Ginagawa ko is pumuposisyon lang ako. And then, usually, what they call this, I'm just gonna be averaging down on these positions once the bullish market comes, just in case na umakyat sila kaagad, diba? So, nagtatest buy lang ako. We're gonna talk more about how aggressive should you be on a bearish market? Yun yung topic natin ngayon. So, good morning. How about ATN and BCOR? Thanks. Jerome Smart Gamboa, just hear it now. Not really sure what you mean. Slang intro. Walang intro. Ayan, sorry. Sorry, Sir Lloyd. Good morning. Akala ko, Sir Lloyd, news about third telco. Nakabayad na po si PTNT and some debts. Yeah, salamat po. Yes, yeah, telco, today. Yeah, PTT, yun yung sinabi natin dati. We'll talk about that also. Sinabi ko dati na yung mga utang, sinasabi nila si PTNT, sila now may mga utang. Wala yan, ang dali-dali lang bayaran niya. These are very small hurdles compared to yung overall requirements talaga ng third telco. Yung overall requirements na maging third telco, magagawa nila yun pa kayong utang nila. Yeah. It's really easy to loan. Yun yung sinasabi ko, ISM, pwede sa if ever kulang ng pera ang isang kung kulang ng pera ang isang company, they can always fund the company. meron silang 4 billion PTNT, mababayaran nila yan, and dali-dali lang bayaran yan. If they really want to, they will have so many investors. I know because they're very aggressive. Once they present their plans, investors will come in. Kaya nakikita nyo, mababayaran at mabayaran ng mga telco industry sa mga kakailanganin nila. Jason, PLC, let's talk about PLC and IRC. And good morning, CEI. Please, Sir Lloyd. Yan, CEI. Let's talk about CEI also. Asan yun? CEI. Thanks. Yan, CEI. O nga pala guys, si OR, may good news kay OR. Hindi ko lang malabas pa. So, yeah, check out OR, yung chart ni OR. It's consolidating as of the moment. It's forming an ascending triangle. Get in while it's early. Best to enter at a breakout kay OR. We'll talk more about that in a while. Good day from Mark Cortez. Good morning, Sir Lloyd, and to your family. Sa inyo din. Insights for Costco. Let's talk about Costco. Yan, sulat ko yung mga yan, yung mga ano nyo, yung mga gusto ninyo. Si Annalyn, CEI, Brilliant Encore. Good morning, sir. IRC and MRC, please. Yan, si IRC, MRC, and si IRC. Tindi ni IRC. We did talk about IRC before. Sabi ko, pumasok muna, and then it's kind of a missed opportunity as of the moment. I really want for you to really wait for MRC, but IRC at MA20. But yeah, nung bumababa si IRC, yun yung pagpasok natin. We talked about that yesterday. We're gonna talk about that more. Jerome Mendoza, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Yan, good morning then. Techi, MPI, Vita, and OR. Let's talk about these things. Yan. Sulat ko lang muna. John, Dan Realty 9. Good morning, sir. PXP and MRC po, and ATN. PXP. Andyan na si PXP, MRC, and then ATN. Yan si ATN. Yan si ATN. Diba? Sabi ko sa inyo, approach ATN as an investor. If you wanna get in ATN, kung bumaba man yan, just average down, and you can see what the beauty of averaging down. Dapat kumikita na kayo ngayon kay ATN, diba? Kung na-average down kayo. Yan. That's the best approach for ATN. But yeah, let's talk more about that in a while. Sino pa ba yan? Relics, lyrics. MPI po, Sir Lloyd. Ano po gagawin if my position? MPI, let's talk about that. Kasi may MPI din ako eh. But I'm into MPI kasi as a long-term investor. So, I just let go half of my position when it broke the uptrend, and then I let my other half ride. We'll talk more about that in a while. Sige, we'll talk about that, Relics. Eduardo Arcoy, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Kamusta po, TBGI? And TBGI, we'll talk about TBGI also. Tumaas si TBGI kahapon, di ba? We talked about TBGI yesterday. It was looking good, and then tumaas na naman, right? So, Richel Dukta, good morning, coach, and everyone. Good morning, Richil. And Techi, how about Esther, TBGI, ECP, and CLC? TBGI, ECP, and CLC, and let's talk about that. MSeno, good morning, sir. MHC po, MHC. Right, good morning. This is from Cecil Pange. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. B-Core po, ano insights mo? B-Core, let's talk about B-Core. Guys, fundamentals of B-Core is good, right? Technical analysis niya, may stigma lang talaga. Marami pa natatakot kay B-Core, pero ang baba na ni B-Core. But we'll talk about B-Core's chart in a while. Master insights po, this is from JR. Insights po kay Vul, Ali, Food. Si Food, andyan na ba? Wala pa si Food. Vulcan, X-Prim, SEC, URC. X-Prim, SEC. Right? And URC. Uy, may movement si URC ah. Meron silang binili, pero basically company pa rin naman nila yan. Hops, good morning, Sir Lloyd. What if hindi malift yung suspension ni PTNT? Is something that should happen before? Is it something that should happen before bago mag third telco? No, not necessarily. Third telco can hindi naman requirements nila na nasa what they call this, nasa PSE ang third telco eh. So, yeah, it's just that mas maganda if andyan sila sa third telco, I mean sa what you call PSE para maka-invest tayo. But if hindi, like Converge, right? They're not into PSE but they can bid still. Hindi naman requirement na nasa PSE sila eh. It's just that, yun, yung utang nila sa government, dapat mababayaran nila yon. But yeah, yun yung problema. If hindi malilift yung suspension ni PTNT to sa PSE, what you call this, MRC, yun yung tinitingnan natin because they will look for a way to be funded even more and then dun sila kay MRC magkukuha ng funds. Most probably. Kasi yun yung backdoor nila eh. That's why I think MRC may hila yan. Kaya pinapapwesto ko mga tao kay MRC, buy on dips as much as you can. And kakadip lang ni MRC lately. And yeah, MRC has good signs of bounce as of the moment. So yeah, MRC is good to get into for me as of the moment. Antonio de la Cruz, good morning Sir Lloyd. RLC please. Let's write down RLC. Right, RLC. Thoughts po kay Vita sir. Breakdown po ba? Right, thoughts po kay Vita. Breakdown po ba? Let's check out Vita in a bit. Sulat ko si Vita. Marami yung nagbe-breakdown ngayon eh. Napaka-bearish ng market eh. Let's check it out in a while. Right. Asa na tayo? Vita. John Luis Manalo, good morning po sir. Pa-site naman po sa IMI at SSI please. SSI, recommended ko naman si SSI. IMI, let's talk about IMI. May magandang movement si IMI, di ba? Darren Boa, may buntag sir Lloyd. I follow your advice na cut loss on average from 25% loss to URC. Now, 8% na lang. Galing. Cheers yan. Good job, Daran Boa. Yan. What is Daran Boa talking about? This is for, yun yung mga positions na hindi kayo nakapag-cut loss, sell part of it, and then buy more at the dips. Unti-unti, right? Just rinse and repeat. Unti-unti makaka-recover kayo sa mga ipit ninyo. So, you do that. If you don't know that yet, check out the Daily Grind na playlist dito sa YouTube and look for the episode that says, what if I wasn't able to cut loss? What to do if I wasn't able to cut my losses? Right? I think yun yung title. Nakalimutan ko. But yeah, you're welcome, Daran. Natutunan ko yan from a friend of mine. He taught me that. So, I'm applying it too. And it works, really. And, you're one of the living proof na gumagana yan. Emmanuel Lumain, good morning Sir Lloyd. Watching from Singapore. Good morning sa mga kapatid natin dyan sa OFW sa Singapore. MC Butete, good morning Sir Lloyd. FGen, please. Ayan, FGen. Nga pala guys, please share the video. Konting request lang, please share the video so that marami pa mga newbies na makakaalam sa ganitong program and we can inspire them to be better in trading. And so mga hindi pa nagsisimula mag-stock market, at least makikita na may mga programs na ganito to spark their curiosity at first at mas marami pang Pinoy ang pumasok. Yan. Phantom Vlogging, good morning sir and Laika, good morning din. Nag-dip si XRP, nga eh. Global market, somehow, positions are dipping, Bitcoin is dipping, pero okay pa naman yung positions. Speaking of global market, I just want to advertise this for a bit. Medyo negative ang positions ngayon on two of the positions, but the Nasdaq 100 is gaining pa rin naman. So if you don't know how to trade guys, I can this is the port right now. Si Alibaba medyo negative 1 and BTC negative 1. So those are still tolerable, still on my threshold. Si Nasdaq 100 and nag-gain na, nag-retrace na ngayon, but it's still on an uptrend. So yeah, we're still earning in Nasdaq. So if you don't know how to trade and then you don't have the time to trade, I invite you to become an investor and what do you call this? Let me be your fund manager. There's a way to do that. Ako mag-handle ng funds ninyo without me touching your port. Yet for security purposes, hindi ko makikita ang port ninyo. All you need to do is copy trading, right? Copy trade me. Create an eToro account. Creating an account is free. May link dyan sa description ko. Please use that link to create an account. That will help me in return. And then look for my profile. For example, just click here, copy people, or you can look for El Bazaar here. Yan. Pwede nyo hanapin si El Bazaar. Lalabas ako dyan. And then you can see my profile and may lalabas na copy dito, right? You can see my stats right here. September, 4% tayo. Start of October, negative 0.56% for the meantime, but it's okay. Anyways, kakasimula pa lang ng October. Just go to copy people and then you can look for people here. 55 John Mark, for example. Eto siya, gusto mong pasukin, eto si Investments Pro. Just click on copy and then put the amount, put whatever amount you want to copy. The minimum is 200 USD, right? So with just a minimum of 200 dollars, you can already start copying me. And that's not payment, that's investment already. Tutubo na ang pera ninyo dyan sa 200 USD nyo dyan. It will be a better way for me to help you if wala talaga kayong oras. I don't really recommend trading if you don't have the time. I really don't want you to push yourself into trading. Diba may, yun yung lesson natin tomorrow. Yesterday, profiling, right? If you don't have the time and don't have the knowledge, then just don't trade. Be an investor. You can invest in PSE if you want, pero sobrang pangit ng PSE. Imagine, look at this right here. I want to show you something about PSE. PSEI. Right, this is our market right now. Right? Akyat baba, akyat baba, akyat baba. So this is very grueling. This is very hard to trade in PSE. Look at for example, Nasdaq. This is US na ano. This is their what they call this. Nasdaq 100 is one of their indexes. View chart. You can check out the chart of Nasdaq. Makita nyo dyan. Nasdaq has been continuously on an uptrend. So napakaganda ng mga foreign markets. Hindi lang Nasdaq, SP 500. Yeah, these are the foreign markets. So ang ganda ng opportunity doon. You can also invest in foreign markets, right? And also in commodities in eToro. So yes, yan si oil, napakamahal na ni oil ngayon. It reached all-time high. Yan si oil, kaya ang mahal ng gasolina, hindi lang sa Pilipinas. So please huwag niyong sisisihan ng government bakit mahal ang gasolina. It's really the worldwide market that's really expensive right now. So yeah, it's much better to be investing in foreign markets, I tell you, because yan, mas maganda yung movements nila. Right now, dependent pa kasi tayo really with foreign investors, kaya kung natatakot ang foreign investors sa mga nangyayaring drama sa government, lumalabas sila, and then yun, market goes down, and it's very painful, especially sa mga hindi marunong mag-trade. So I invite you to invest in foreign markets also. May opportunity doon, sayang naman, di ba? Ella Montefalco, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Hipster Tripster, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Good morning. Then good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. MRC, Monet Lagman, MRC, AP, FGen, please. Thank you. Sure, we'll talk about that. It's 8:51, so I guess we have to start now. Right, and topic natin ngayon is some trading tips on a bearish market. Right, so this is just a few tips, really. Right, ito, tip number 1. Ito yung pinakamalaking tip ko on a bearish market. Don't be very aggressive on a bearish market. Right, huwag kayong masyadong aggressive nga. Pasok lang ng pasok, right? So, because stock market is a game of probabilities, right? Probabilities lang naman ang stock market. Your technical analysis is a gauge if ang technical analysis kasi we're basing it on previous na mga movements na ganitong mga situation usually bumabounce, diba? So, you're betting on that possibility that it will bounce because of this technical analysis. Right? But then again, it's a game of probability, meaning there's probability that it will win, there's a probability that it will lose, diba? But on a bearish market, the probabilities of losing is multiplied. So, mas malaki ang chances na matalo ka on a bearish market. Right? So, don't be too aggressive. Even, recommendation ko nga is, if ever you are a newbie, huwag kayong mag-trade on a bearish market, please. Do not practice on a bearish market. Why? Yan yung isa sa tip ko. If you're a newbie, don't practice trading on a bearish market. Why? It will just ruin your confidence. Masisira lang yung confidence ninyo, I tell you. So just be an investor. Try to invest lang muna ang pera ninyo. Huwag nyo munang ipapasok ng malaki. Yun yung sinasabi ko lagi. Stay light. Meaning stay light. Huwag mag-heavy investment on a certain stock. Right? So, don't be too aggressive on a bearish market. Number 2 is, ano dyan, tawag dyan, on your downtrend stocks, what if may stock kang pumapasok and then it's a good company, right? Um, as much as possible, don't average down if you can. Mag-unload kayo, right? For example, kay MPI, meron kayong hawak na 20,000 stocks and bumabagsak si MPI and you have plans to average down. I will not recommend averaging down using additional funds. It will be much better if ever bumabagsak siya, mag-unload kayo, sell half of their stocks, and then yun ang gagamitin yung, ang pera na makukuha nyo, yun yung gagamitin yung pang-average down, right? On a downtrend stock. And on a bearish market, this is the keyword, on a bearish market. As much as possible, hindi additional funds ang pang-average down nyo. Sell half of the stocks, and then once you find a possible reversal, use that fund to average down, right? Mamaya na kayo gagamit ng extra money if ever bullish na ang market, right? You don't be aggressive in this on a bearish market. Sadly, the market is bearish right now, PSEI, right? So yan, it's about building your confidence kasi sa stock sa trading eh. And then a bearish market will really crush your confidence in trading. This is why many traders will many traders will quit because their confidence are crushed. And I don't want to happen to you, especially newbies. So you have to realize on a bearish market, the odds of losing are multiplied greater. Kasi walang investors eh. And if walang investors, ang ibig sabihin niyan, walang nagpapasok ng pera, walang buyers gaano. There's no really strong demand. And by the law of supply and demand, if konti ang demand, naturally babagsak yung mga stocks, right? So it's really not very good to be a trader. I mean, a trader in a bearish market, especially if you're a newbie. Okay. Isa pa, I want to teach you is that if you're a newbie, this is not a good time to practice trading. This is a good time to keep learning. Practice trading meaning yung pera ang gagawin nyo, right? If you wanna practice trading, wag muna pera, right? No, there are virtual ports out there. This is the best time to study, really. Wag nyo gagamitin muna ang pera ninyo. Just study trading. You can join seminars, watch YouTube videos, read books during a bearish market. Sit back and relax lang muna kayo, right? So that will be the best action I can tell you on a bearish market. Huwag kayong ma-stress masyado kasi this is a bearish market. That's normal. Stocks are gonna go down, right? PSEI starting to what do you call this? Starting to really stabilize right there. We have the short double bottom on that area again. So hopefully it bounce and then malapit naman natin ma-reach ulit yung pagbagsak niya. So this was a very big downtrend wave and we are expecting more downtrend, especially that bigger inflation is looming in, right? Bakit lalaki naman yung inflation? Because of Typhoon Ompong, ang laki ng damage, especially sa agriculture. So we're expecting inflation to go high because of that. So yeah, PSEI is still really looking bad. Yan, huwag niyo pipilitin dito sa PSEI mag-practice. There are foreign markets na pwede ninyong pasukin, right? You can open an eToro and trade there if you want to. If you open an eToro account, meron namang 100,000 doon USD na pwede nyo i-practice, right? I want to teach you how to do that. Sa eToro, just click here. This is your profile. Just click here and go to virtual port. And go to virtual port and you will have 100,000 na pera dyan sa virtual port niya. And then you can use it to copy people or trade yourself, right? Yung virtual port ko pinang-copy ko sa mga tao kaso natatalo ako sa kanila. So hinayaan ko lang muna ito sila, right? So yeah, you can do this on your virtual port sa eToro. So you can practice also in foreign markets. It's very nice to practice trading in the foreign markets. Ang daming opportunities. If down ang market nila, you can short sell them, right? This is a good time to practice short selling before short selling will happen to PSE, right? Malapit na pala yung pwede mag-short sell sa PSE, so you better practice that also, right? So yun yung mga short tips ko lang muna for PSE. especially on trading on a bearish market. Ganun lang naman talaga eh. My virtue really is don't be aggressive in a bearish market, right? Ang problema kasi sa mga newbies, kakasimula lang and they're very confident because they've watched a few videos. I know some of you are guilty of this. And yun, very confident, kahit bearish market, oy, kaya yan, natuto na ako. No, right? The probabilities are, hindi huwag nyo isisi sa technical analysis, really, right? So, technical analysis will usually fail on a bearish market. Ang daming supports na nagfe-fail, ang daming breakouts na nagfe-fail, ang daming MAs na nagfe-fail because of a bearish market. It's just that the bearish market multiplies the losing probability a lot. That's why stay away muna. Don't trade too much on a bearish market. Just wait for the bullish market to start before you wanna practice trading, and then it will build your confidence. And then yun, at least build yung confidence niyo, mas ma-follow ninyo yung strategy ninyo once you're already confident in your trading. Okay, so that's it. Let's go back to our requests. Unahin ko muna yung mga topics ko. PHA, CPG, I don't want to keep repeating this. PHA is still holding that support naman. This is a bagger pick. It's just that the market is bearish. So, upuan ito, right? This is for long term. It's a bearish market, so naglo-long term muna ako ngayon. CPG, same with CPG. The fundamentals of this company is getting better and better. Look at that. We have a support already, so that's good. That's a good entry for CPG. MRC, yan, si MRC, two good candlesticks, right? Doji, undecided, but this one right here, kahapon si MRC umakyat and went back down. But this is the support area, so I would say this is the perfect time to buy MRC. Next is ABA. Right, si ABA naman, andyan pa rin naman. It's still on the price action is still looking good for ABA. So I'm still recommending ABA. This is the dip we are looking for. So medyo bumababa na naman si ABA. Ito si OR, guys. I wanna share with you si OR. There's good news kay OR. Kaso nga lang, I don't wanna spill it out yet kasi confidential pa yung report, right? So it's an ascending triangle. You can click it there. So yeah, it's on an ascending triangle right now. Support is going up. That's a good consolidation for OR, right? So that's a positive sign right there. Pag nag-breakout yan, that can be your entry, or you can buy here while it's still at support, right? So it's an ascending triangle for OR. SSI, look at the price action, paakyat pa rin. So, still good naman si SSI. Still very bullish for me. Not very bullish, still bullish for me. CLI, also CLI, nagsa-sideways na siya. Starting to consolidate sideways. So, CLI is good for me. I'm gonna go to your, isa sa mga recommendations ko today will be, no, not DMW. DMW, we have a higher low. Yes, that's a good entry for DMW. You can test that support right there. So, DMW is good. AP, yan. Tignan niyo sa AP, guys. After hitting this bottom right here, nag-start nang gumawa ng support sa AP. So, yeah, this can be a good avenue to test out AP if you want to, right? Blue chip yan. So, that's a very good company to get into. AP, and then IDC. Yan, si IDC, guys, we have a confirmation yesterday, so that's a good avenue to buy. We have a solid confirmation for IDC. We've been talking about IDC for how many days now? This is the time to plant seeds kay IDC. So I'm gonna go to your requests. Today we're gonna it's just a short episode, fast episode today kasi hindi ko napaghandaan na maayos yung episode today. PXP still bullish, and then we did talk about PXP. I did recommend it on Monday. Nag-green naman siya. Yesterday, it's another green. Right now, it's near resistance. You might want to enter using a breakout strategy na lang kay PXP kasi medyo mataas na siya. Right, I wanna zoom in para mas makita ninyo. Right, PXP, if you wanna check out the support, we have a support right here. Guys, additional lang, if ever bearish yung market, always follow your cuts, right? Always follow your cuts kasi mas malaking chances niyo matalo. So it's now 4.41% away from support, right? So baka malaki na yung risk niyo at around 7%. So try to bargain if you wanna bargain at around dito 15.82 para tolerable yung risk niyo if you need to cut your losses, okay? So that's for PXP. Saan ako? Tags. Ayan, sorry. Oh, sorry. Charts natin. That was my bad. Alright, so doon na lang ako sa request niyo. Really sorry about this. PXP, yan, PXP, medyo mataas na yung risk ninyo. Really sorry about that, guys. Okay? Taas-taas pala nun siguro nasimulan ko walang chart, di ba? So, yeah, ang gusto ko lang, magandang positions ngayon kay si OR. And si OR is on an ascending triangle. So, enter on a breakout or buy on the dips right here kay OR. Really sorry about that. Really absent-minded right now. Or SSI, positive naman si SSI. The supports are going up. The buying is going up. Price action is really looking good. CLI is consolidating right now. So, nagsa-sideways pa naman si CLI. So, that's still okay. PHA, CPG. Gusto kong i-add kanina was IDC. And IDC already has a confirmation right here. Yan. So, si IDC, we have a confirmation buying already for IDC. So, I want to recommend IDC because we're very near that area kung saan nagsimula na naman umakyat si IDC. So, that's a very cheap price right there for IDC. So, IDC is a buy. And then, DMW. DMW, yan. So, DMW, we have a higher low for DMW. This is good price action right here. So, I'm recommending DMW also. This is a very good company to get into. Yan. So, PXP, and we discussed about PXP. Medyo mataas na yung risk ninyo kay PXP, okay? So, just wait for a breakout or try to bargain for a bit more. We have a lesson about when to bargain. These are the moments you need to bargain para mas maliit ang risk ninyo pag missed opportunity na. Tags, yan. Bibilisan ko lang, guys. Sorry about that. Tags, para makaabot pa tayo ng maraming requests for charts. Tags is showing us a higher low support right here. So, this is very good for tags. Antayin nyo mag-green today. Pag nag-green yan today, you can enter. That's another confirmation of a support. You can test out this support if you want to. Buy as long as that support holds for tags. JGS Summit. JG Summit pala. JG Summit is now on a triple bottom situation right here. So, nasa magandang support naman tayo kay JGS. So, just wait for it to bounce. Antayin nyo lang mag-bounce. You can be aggressive on a bounce to approach it there. Or you can wait for it to do a breakout if you wanna be a conservative trader. Antayin nyo muna mag-breakout before you wanna get in. It's either a breakout or a bounce on the support. So, this is a good support right here. This has been tested once, twice, 3 times already. So, that's a good support for JGS. Antayin nyo lang yung bounce. Don't be too aggressive. Just wait for the bounce as much as you can. MPI. Yan, si MPI, right now, downtrend pa si MPI but we have a support right here. So, I don't want to recommend MPI yet. Yan. Downtrend pa siya. Let me just move my trend line right here. So, right now, MPI is downtrend kasi down pa ang market. Hopefully, it consolidates, right? Pag nag-consolidate yan, that will be a good support. Antayin natin yung support niya, right? We have a possible support right here. We can try to test it out kasi mura na naman ang market. Baka mag-reversal ang market, but I don't really want you to be aggressive in your trading. So, I really want you to look for a solid support, solid base before you want to get in. MPI is still shaky right now kasi downtrend pa siya. And the market is still going down. So, yeah, we can't really don't be aggressive, especially in MPI. Blue chips yan eh. Yung blue chips kasi ang laging apektado. Right? So, Vita, may question kanina, breakdown na ba si Vita? Possible breakdown. There is of the first support, we saw a higher low kay Vita, di ba? But somehow, nag-sell off kay Vita. And now, Vita is at 1.98. So, yeah, dapat mag-cut loss na kayo dito if you were basing on it, if you entered Vita lately, kasi this is already around 3% below support. So, hopefully, if hindi pa kayo cut loss, if it goes further down, mag-cut loss na kayo. This is a breakdown of the support for Vita. So, konti ingat muna kay Vita, okay? If you want to wait for a bounce, but I don't strongly recommend Vita as of the moment, kasi pangit pa yung price action, bumabagsak siya. So, stay away from Vita for now. Let me just load my chart. Alright, so DMW ang lumabas. Yan, DMW is looking good. We have a higher low for DMW. That's a good sign for DMW. Asa na tayo? Vita. Yan, tags. APX. Let's talk about APX. somehow APX is still on a downtrend, right? But support is holding, right? Kahapon nabe-break yung support. Anyways, it's recovering naman. Good volume yesterday. So yeah, if you want to buy APX, this is a good company. Very good solid numbers for second quarter. We have a short support right here. So if you wanna be aggressive and get in APX, you can test this support right here for APX. Right, by as long as that support holds for APX. Tugs, we talked about tugs already. JGS, MPI. Yan, si TEL. Yan, si TEL. This is a reversal for TEL, right? Reversal meaning if you wanna check out Fibonacci, let me just turn off the volume and shorten RSI, right? So, Fibonacci lesson, quick Fibonacci lesson, right? So, this was the last swing high, then this is the last swing low. So, dito diba? Makikita nyo naman swing high and swing low niya. So, pinakamataas niya late on a short term, and this is the lowest part on a short term, right here. So, sa Fibonacci, this number right here, 0.618, is the sweet spot. Usually, pag downtrend yan yung pinakamataas ng retrace niya and then continues to go down. The moment it breaches 0.618, that's a reversal. Right? So, this one right here, si TEL, nag-breach ng 618. So, that's a reversal right there. So, reversal, and we're gonna be waiting for a retracement. Kaya nga tawag dito is Fibonacci retracements. Once it breaches that 618, huwag nyo muna pasukin because our retracement is bound to happen. So, this is the retracement starting. And then, antayin nyo lang yung green. Right? Pag nag-green yan, that will be your entry point kasi reversal of the trend nito, uptrend na yan, most probably. So, try to get the green one is your confirmation. That's already on an uptrend. That is your entry point. So, this is a lesson about Fibonacci. Kay TEL. So, antayin nyo lang yung retracement na bounce niya before you wanna get in TEL. Right? That's for TEL. And next is PLC. Si PLC, and it's going back down to support. So, we can test the support. Right? Mura yung area na yan. But RSI not really showing us na napakamura niya na. But, what do you call this? Ang ginagawa lang ni RSI is showing us that it's a higher position right there. Anyways, medyo mataas din naman. So, we really can't tell as of the moment kay PLC. We can tell that this is a solid support for PLC. So, if you want to test out the support, this is a good support to test PLC. Pwede nyo pasukin yan si PLC kasi napakamura na as of the moment. But as long as that support holds for PLC. But again, guys, this is a bearish market and supports usually do not hold on a bearish market. So, konti ingat lang. Be strict with your cut loss and your risk management, right? Asa na tayo? PLC, IRC. Si IRC, si IRC, it's a missed opportunity. I did mention to you yesterday na try to bargain kay IRC para mas lalapit kayo sa MA20. And look at that, at 2.36, that was the nearest it got to MA20. That was the best entry point for MRC. And umakyat na si MRC. It did break out, but I don't really want to use a breakout on a bearish market. So that's one of the lessons I wanted to say. Don't use breakout strategies as much as you can on a bearish market. Kung gusto niyo breakout strategy on a bearish market, it should be on a breakout sa mga nasa baba. Huwag yung nasa taas na breakouts, right? So, medyo nasa baba naman to, but I strongly recommend try to bargain if you really want to enter IRC, right? It's a bearish market, so hindi naman lilipad-lipad ka agad yan. So, try to bargain as much as you can. Next up is MRC. We talked about MRC. This is a buy already. That's a support area for MRC. That's a solid support area for MRC. And it's starting to go up. Price action is telling us that there's buying at that area. Wala nga lang gustong bumili na mas mataas for the meantime. Wala rin gusto magbenta ng mas mababa. So, yeah, that's MRC is a buy for me. Buy as long as that support holds. MPI, Vita, we talked about that already. ATN, yan. ATN, guys, this is for me a retracement as of the moment. So, wag muna pumasok kay ATN. Maybe it's gonna go down before it really wanna go up. But then again, ATN, I don't recommend ATN for trading. Ang hirap i-trade nito. This is for, I would recommend this for investing talaga for long term, right? ATN, this was the buy area. We did recommend ATN here. And umakyat na si ATN. I'm waiting for the retracement before we really wanna get in again kay ATN. Nasa resistance tayo dyan. It's forming a resistance right now. So, ATN, wag muna. TBGI. TBGI, yun. So, TBGI, we talked about this yesterday. This is something positive kay TBGI. Just use a breakout strategy. Kaka-breakout niya lang. And then, telco today is gonna be hot. So, I guess TBGI is gonna go up. If you wanna bet on TBGI, just buy as long as this support holds. This was the previous resistance. Breakout strategy kay TBGI. Anyways, this breakout was on a lower part. Ito yung sinasabi kong breakout pag nasa baba. That's still okay. Pero pag nasa taas ng mga breakouts, delikado yan. Right, TBGI. It's a buy as long as the support holds for TBGI. CLC. CLC, yun. Sideways support. And we discussed about CLC yesterday. I even recommended this. Hindi pa lang lumilipad. But yeah, look at that right there. CLC, sideways ang support. But RSI is going up. So that's a bullish pattern right there for CLC. So check out CLC. Pwede nyo pasukin yan. Buy as long as that support holds for CLC. ECP, konting ingat lang. That's bottom fishing. You're working against a downtrend. So konting ingat lang kay CLC. ECP somehow is forming a flag pattern. Actually, it's a triangle. Diba? It's forming a triangle right here. And then pababa yung resistance niya. So wait for a breakout kay ECP, right? So wait na lang kayo ng breakout kay ECP before you really wanna get in. ECP is kind of aggressive din sa third telco bidding. So baka umakyat din sa ECP. Just use a breakout as your strategy for ECP. Next up kay ECP, MHC. MHC, and still touching the lower Bollinger Band. So I'd stay away from MHC for now. But we have a solid support right here. So hopefully it consolidates clearly, right? We have a strong support right here for MHC and bumalik naman tayo sa area na yan. So hopefully this will show us a sign of stabilizing. Pag nag-stabilize yan, kasi wala pa din confirmation eh. I really want it to stabilize first before I really want to say good to buy MHC. Again, we don't want to be aggressive on a bearish market, and this is a bearish move right here kay MHC. So konti ingat lang muna. Right, for MHC. Let's wait for further data before we really want to get in kay MHC, BCOR, and Bureau of Corrections. And eto, maraming naipit dito kay BCOR eh. But now, BCOR is showing us a sideways support. Right? Meron tayong sideways support dito kay BCOR. Just wanna zoom in. Right. We have a support right here. But RSI is starting to go up already. So slowly but surely, BCOR is already going up. So if you want to get in BCOR, don't be aggressive. Huwag kayong papasok kaagad. Try to bargain as much as you can. Get as near to the support as much as you can if you want to get in BCOR, okay? Kasi maraming naipit dyan sa BCOR. Pangit pa ang stigma kay BCOR. Marami pang takot dyan kahit na napakaganda ng fundamentals. Right? So BCOR is a buy for me, but try to bargain as much as you can. Get into the support as much as you can. No need to be very aggressive with this kasi marami pang takot dyan. Next up kay BCOR is food. Yeah, one of the good companies out there. Food right now, it broke its support right here. So, kung iingat muna kay food, we have a secondary support here. You might want to wait for confirmation before you really want to buy food. Yung mga nakapasok kay food, and I think hindi pa naman malaki yung loss, di ba? So, yeah, tolerable pa. I think it's still tolerable. I'm not really sure. It's already negative 4.3 below the support. So yeah, it's up to you if you want to cut lost food, but the dilemma is meron tayong support dito kay food eh. So you might want to check it out for muna. Nag-bounce naman dyan sa support na yan. So try to wait for a confirmation. So konti ingat muna kay food. I don't want to strongly recommend food for now. Pag nag-green yan, may confirmation tayo na bounce yan. So that's a good entry for food. Vulcan, I think magsa-sideways to si Vulcan eh. Nag-break niya yung MA20 niya, but it's going up the past few days kasi si Converge nga dahil kay Converge. Yeah, baka umakyat din ito eh. But we're near resistance. I don't really want to recommend Vul for now. Just wait for the retracement again before you really want to get in kay Vulcan, right? So, Yeah, continuing kay Vulcan X, you did recommend X yesterday and ayun, nag-bounce na si X. So, good job for X. Good job sa mga pumasok. So, right now, we are at a missed opportunity already kung hindi kayo pumasok kahapon. Right, that's already negative 6% below away from support. So, pag nagkapag-cut loss kayo niyan, malaki-laki ang risk ninyo na. So, yeah, stay away from X muna. Just wait for the next retracement before you wanna get in X. Prim. And si Prim. There's a question about Prim. Yun. Prim did a very good Bollinger Band dito. What do you call this? Bollinger Band constriction. So, if hindi kayo nakapasok sa support ni Prim, there was a support right here. Bollinger Band was really constricted. So, this was the best entry sa support. So, it was very stable at that point. It's near resistance right now. So, konti ingat lang muna. It didn't really break the Bollinger Band. So, if you wanna get in, wait for a breakout lang. If you wanna get in Prim, or wait for the retracement and make a new support before kayo pumasok kay Prim. Right? That's another missed opportunity for Prim. Next up is SCC. Yan. Sa mga mining, nag-Bollinger Band trigger na naman sa baba. So, konti ingat lang muna kay SCC. But yeah, this is really cheap already for SCC. Let's wait for a confirmation before tayo mag-bottom fish, right? Like this one right here, mga bottoms na gumagawa ng bounce. RSI. Look at the RSI. RSI is already very beautiful. So, yeah. Wait for the confirmation before you wanna get in kay SCC. Konti ingat lang kay SCC, okay? There's no confirmation yet. I don't want you to go bottom fishing on a bearish market. Napakahirap niyan, especially in a bearish market. So don't do that. Kahit ang ganda na ng RSI, okay? Konting ingat lang muna from SCC. URC, yan. Si URC, right, bumabagsak na naman si URC. So let's wait for URC to do a reversal. I hope nakapagbenta kayo. This was a clear sell area right here. Look at this right here. This is a lower high. So, yun, that's a sell opportunity right there kay URC. Right, we did recommend URC here no nag-recover ang market. Right now, na-break niya na yung trend niya. This is the trend line right here. Na-break niya yung trend line niya. So, that's a sell area right there. And then, bumabagsak si URC. So, stay away lang muna for the meantime, okay? For URC. Right, that was 152. 152 was the best sell point if you were in URC. Right now, wala pang signal URC. So, stay away lang muna. RLC. Si RLC naman, yun, si RLC showing us a retracement, possible retracement right here. So, it's forming a higher support. Hopefully, this holds. We don't have a clear buy more opportunity right here. Let me see. Kung ito yung support natin, yung current price niya is negative 2%. Alright, so yeah, you can bargain. Pwede naman ito. You can test out this higher low support. And this is a higher low support. We have an ascending triangle pala. Right, so this is a higher low support. So pwede kayong mag sa support. You can buy the support or you can buy on a breakout. This is an ascending triangle right here. So price action is bullish, kaso nga lang may resistance dyan. So just wait for the breakout before you really wanna enter RLC. If hindi kayo nakapasok dito sa baba. This is a good buy situation for RLC. Umakit na siya. Still shaky because we have a resistance. So just wait for the breakout before you wanna get in kay RLC. Next up is Vita. We talked about Vita already. Nasulat ko lang ulit. IMI, this is one of the good companies out there right now. IMI has good news kahapon. May magandang catalyst si IMI, right? After breaking out on this from this ascending triangle kay IMI, umakyat na si IMI. This is why I want you to wait for a breakout really, right? So umakyat na si IMI. May good news kay IMI kahapon. They have may gagawin sila na factory. I forgot saan yun. But that's positive for IMI. Right? That means that the company is growing. And it's at, medyo gumawa na resistance kahapon. So I really want for you to wait for it back down to this support. Or a retracement will be good for IMI. Right? Let's see how much your risk is if papasok kayo agad kayo. Uy, tolerable pa rin naman. It's at 2.97% away from support. So, if ever you need to cut your losses, nasa around 6% ang risk ninyo. So, check out that risk if okay lang sa inyo yan. But I don't want you to be aggressive. Try to bargain for a bit for IMI before you really want to get in for IMI. FGen, right here, FGen. Yun, si FGen. Solid bounce. May dividends si FGen on October 9, so that's good. X date, konting ingat lang, baka bumagsak rin after October 9. But yeah, this is a good bounce for FGen. Alright, let's check out Fibonacci from its last swing. Swing and swing low. Right, it's still at 0.5. Nasa 0.5 pa lang siya. So, baka bumagsak rin ito. Let's see if magre-reversal siya. Pag na-reversal to, lumagpas ng 0.618. That will be our signal na reversal siya. Let's just wait for the retracement before we really wanna get in. Kung mag-retrace ito, we can't tell if it's okay still. Antayin nyo lang yung, pag nag-higher low, most probably it will be okay. But, konting ingat lang. Wala pa tayong reversal signs according to Fibonacci for FGen, right? So, konti ingat muna kay FGen. Yeah, so, yeah, it's 9:23. Sorry about kanina, yung screen ko, hindi na ano. So, I'm just gonna read a few requests then. We still have 1 minute more. IDC, it's a buy already. SMPH, one of the blue chips, yeah. Yun yung problema sa bearish market. Isa sa mga natatamaan ng mga blue chips. So, stay away from SMPH for now. Kasi bagsak pa naman si market natin. DMC. Yan, si DMC. Very good question from Christopher. Uy, may Indian tayong Hi bro, can you say live time for Indians? Chandu. This is for Philippine stock market, so I really can't I'll just send you a message in a while, right? DMC, social tayo pati sa India nanonood na sa atin, di ba? Right, so yeah. DMC, we did talk about DMC at this point right here. I did check this out, this positive price action right here, and umaangat na naman si DMC, and we have a support right here. So, I'd say support DMC, dito nyo pasukin si DMC. Alright, magsa-sideways pa ito most probably. It's stabilizing. Actually, nag-stabilize siya and went down to that support again and entered. This is an engulfing pattern, diba? And then that's the stabilization point, 11.21. So, your risk ninyo ngayon, medyo mataas na, so try to bargain for a bit kay DMC. But yeah, this is a good support for DMC already. It's 9:25. Really sorry if na-late ako kanina in the chart issue. Right? Medyo absent-minded ako. May ginagawa kasi ako kanina importante. Anyways, yes, that's all for today. Mas maganda ba mag-trade for an institution or mag-sarili? Gabi Trader has a question. That's a very good question. I would say, go for an institution if you really want to be a trader. Kasi if you want to be profitable, mas maganda in trade kung hindi pera ninyo, right? Kasi walang emotions, and then mas marami kayong mahahawakan. You'll be more profitable that way. You can multiply your hands that way. So I would say it's better to trade for an institution than yourself. Anyways, it's 9:26. It's time for you to prepare for the market. PSE, guys, is looking grim as of the moment. So I don't really want you to be aggressive. Kaya ito yung topic ko ngayon. Right? So don't be aggressive. It's a bearish market. Stay away lang muna. Sir, Richard Bryan, I haven't checked that out. We'll check that out in a while. So I'll see you tomorrow. Let's get rich together. Have a great day. Bye-bye.